Dear children, welcome to the YouTube channel H2O Chemistry. I am Satya Narayanan, your chemistry teacher. You will find chemistry easy here. Subscribe for more videos. In this video, we are going to learn about Rutherford atomic model. It is a continuation of cold foil experiment. So we are going to know the meaning of planetary model and why this model is called structure of solar system. Everything we are going to see. So before we go into that, we will see a small revision on the Rutherford scattering experiment. So if we pass the alpha particle through the gold atoms, most of the alpha particle pass through the gold foil. Some alpha particle gets deflected slightly, you could see here, only some alpha particles reflected slightly. Very few bounced back. Around 1 in 20,000 alpha particles get deflected around 180 degree. So it confirms that. So by doing other calculation, Rutherford confirmed that the atom consists of large empty space. That is the reason most of the alpha particle passes through the atom. The next part is why only very few alpha particles get deflected at the angle of 180 degree. By doing the calculation, he said the positive charged mass, which is a hard dense area located at the center of the atom. That is the reason that alpha particle comes. Let us imagine this is the nucleus. The alpha particle straight and hit this and bounce back. So that is the reason that a positive charge in an atom, it's not spread all around the atom like Thomson said. Instead, it is focused at the very center of the atom. The center of the atom, which he called as nucleus, which is a hard dense area, not distributed entirely around the atom like Thomson said. What is the size of nucleus? So as he said, atom has a large empty space, so very less size it has. The nucleus is further small. The size of nucleus is 10 to the power of minus 15 meter approximately of an atom, which is smaller when compared to the size of atom, that is 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. The atom size is minus 10 meter, whereas nucleus size is for about minus 10 to the power of minus 15 meter. So it is very small. What is the role of electron in the model? The electrons are revolving in the closed circular paths, he said. Circular path. So if the nucleus is here, the electron revolve like this. That is called circular paths, which we called as orbits or shells. Look at this. This model reassembles our solar system, right? Because planetary model, remember, planetary model. Why? Nucleus is at center, electrons are revolving. Similarly, sun is at the center, the planets are revolving around it, right? So which looks like our solar system. That is the reason this Rutherford atomic model, otherwise called planetary model or structure of solar system, it reassembles. Now he said neutrality of an atom, very important. Rutherford explains neutrality of an atom because if an atom consists of 3 electrons, in the nucleus it will be consisting of 3 protons. So that is the information you should know from this model. So an atom is electrically neutral, that is, the number of positively charged proton is neutralized by number of negatively charged electrons. I hope this idea is very helpful in learning the atoms. Why atom is neutral? The number of positive protons is exactly equal to the number of negative electrons. So that is the one you should be very clear. Now, what else it says? In an atom, mass is located only at the center because electrons have negligible mass. That's what you have to learn. Just check out this. In an atom, nucleus contains main mass. Nucleus contains main mass. The electrons revolve around the nucleus in an orbit with a high speed. This mass of these electrons is negligible. That's why while doing any mass calculation, we don't consider the mass of electrons. We consider the mass of nucleus alone. So these are the points discussed by Rutherford. One more time we will revise. Most of the alpha particle passes through, so it indicates the atom consists of large empty space. Only very few alpha particle deflected at the angle of 180 degree, which confirms that the positively charged mass at the center of the atom is focused. The positive charge is there at the center of the atom. It is called nucleus. The size of a nucleus is very small, 10 to the power of minus 15 meter when compared to the size of atom, which is 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Electrons are revolving in the particular closed circular paths, which he called as orbits or shells. An atom is electrically neutral. Why? The neutrality of an atom explained by Rutherford, because if an atom consists of 3 electrons, it consists of 3 protons in the nucleus. So he particularly explained the neutrality of an atom very well. So most of the mass of an atom located at nucleus, and the electrons are revolve around the nucleus in an orbits with a high speed, is what we have learned. What is the limitation of this model? Say, as per this electromagnetic theory, see, please have an example. You should imagine an example. During Diwali time, we fire chakras, right? Once we fire that, it will rotate until the chemical present inside. Until fire goes off, it will rotate. After that, it will destroy. The same concept you apply here. A moving charged particle should continuously lose its energy in the form of radiation. Let us imagine this area, please look at it. If any charged particle is rotating like this continuously around the opposite charged particle. So here at the center I have a positive charge, here we have a minus charge. The minus charge is continuously rotates like this. As per this electromagnetic radiation theory, the moving charged particles should continuously lose its energy. So when it loses energy, what happens? Slowly it will reduce its path, right, by losing. And finally what happens? Finally it comes in contact at the center, it comes and loses all its energy and it's become unstable, it will destroy. So apply this concept here. Therefore, the moving electron should continuously lose its energy, right? So the moving electron in an atom continuously loses energy and finally collide with the nucleus. By losing all the energy, it will come to the nucleus and it will fall into the nucleus and the atom becomes unstable. As a result, the collapse of an atom will take place. But in general, all the objects we see is made up of atoms which are stable. So it doesn't happen. And the atoms are stable, remember. So this Rutherford model of an atom does not explain the stability of an atom. When the electron is revolving around the nucleus has a plus charge, the electron should continuously lose its energy. But that's not happening. But this point is not explained by the Rutherford. What else? The electrons are revolving around the nucleus. How these electrons are distributed around this nucleus doesn't talk about, and their energy. So if the electrons are present in the different levels, what their energy, what their speed. So this kind of information cannot be provided by the Rutherford. That's why this model has some limitations. The limitations are, it doesn't explain the radiomagnetic radiation theory, doesn't explain the stability of atom, and how the electrons are distributed around the nucleus doesn't explain, and the energy of the electron also doesn't explain. So these are all the drawbacks of Rutherford atomic model. I hope you have understood this clearly. We will see you in your next class. Thank you so much, my dear children. Keep watching, learn. Chemistry is very easy subject. Subscribe for more videos. Thank you.